the time over the last few days creating another small journal for you. It is called a treasure book. I have decided to name this one Butterfly Love. It is made out of 3 12 by 12 double-sided sheets of cardstock. I love the papers produced by Stamperia. That's where this came from. I have to admit, on my cover I had it all finished, and I had a beautiful little girl sitting on a log that I had stamped and colored myself, and she was featured on the front cover. And when I finished the book and I turned it over to look at the completed project, I noticed I had gotten glue on the front of the cover, so I had to drop back and punt and do something a little different. And so that when I added these papers and this tag here and the saying and the pearls, I love the way it turned out. So I can always make my little girl again some other time. The corners here are made with butterfly corner die cuts that I ordered from Amazon. There are 4 different butterflies. This one kind of got covered up, but they are delicate and beautiful to use on corners of your journal, maybe on the point of an envelope. A lot of different beautiful uses for them, and I just love them. Okay, here we go inside. On this side here, there is a pocket at the top that this fits in. And it has hand-colored piece on the front that I stamped and did. And then inside there are a couple of pockets with some pretty little ephemera pieces and a little saying, "Believe in yourself." This just fits right back in the top. There's a pocket here, 2 pockets at the bottom that I have filled with cards and papers for plenty of writing space. On this side, I decided to leave the page blank and include a hidden paper clip so that I can add these items in there. You can clip pictures or whatever you might want to put in there. This has 2 sides. This is decorated with antique lace and some jewels and recycled silk ribbon. On the other side, there is some more antique lace and pearls. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. This is some silk ribbon that I purchased many years ago to make ribbon embroidery, and I just am adding it into these little clips. This just fastens back on here, like so. This page was a little plain, so I trimmed it with some antique lace. Some time ago, I was in an antique shop and I bought this cool box. It's actually a assorted chocolate box, and it was filled with this antique lace pieces, and I'm using out of this for some of my projects. This was out of that box. It's a hand crocheted piece that probably was intended to be part of an Afghan bedspread. This little strip here is I forgot what it's called. Anyway, there's some things tucked in there. and put pictures or journals or anything you want in there. Belly band, I think it's called. It's decorated with 2 butterflies that I stamped and hand colored. This is the center of the journal, and it includes 4 pockets. This one here is made by folding up the bottom of the paper before I fold it and fasten it in. And it says, "Dance in the rain. Love is like wildflowers. It's often found in the most unlikely places." That's really true in life. You know, we go searching for love, and as long as we're searching, we may not find it. But as soon as we stop searching, God sends us the perfect person to love. These pockets just contain little items that were cut out of that Stamperia paper pad. And I've got a little bit of bling on there. This next page has an envelope pocket with just the paper tucked inside. And this side has a hidden paper clip, but it goes on the side. And it is trimmed in antique lace and some pearls. This I stamped and hand colored. The other side has a cute little kitty cat drinking a cup of coffee with a scarf around his neck, and some flowers that I hand stamped and colored. It says "Happy Memories." This just clips on the side of the page so that you can add in journal cards or pictures, whatever you want to do with this journal. And on this side, I just had a couple of tags stuck in here that can be written on. Sometimes people like to pick out their own special quotes and write them on a card like that, so that when they look through their journal, they have those to remind them of things they like to think about. This is a little stack of teacups, and a teacup with some steam coming off the coffee or tea, and this I hand stamped and colored. This is the last page, and on this page I have a flip out, which I just love to add those at the end. Gives extra space, plus it's pretty interesting. This is an envelope that was included in the paper pack that I got, and I just put it together and cut out the circle and put it on with a brad so that I could fasten it closed. And it just has a little letter tucked inside. It fits down in this lace trim pocket. This side over here has a pocket inside with some items in it, and then it folds closed with the pretty butterflies and some bling on there. Each of my journals is signed on the back, "Made with Love" by Carolyn. Little heart. I just love making these, and I love to share them with you on YouTube, and also these will eventually be given as gifts to friends. I just enjoy the making, and it passes the time of my day, and makes my heart happy to create something beautiful. And so now I'd like you to remember that every day's a gift. Always look for the joy in this day and share it with everyone you meet along the way. Until next time, thank you for coming.